So it was something new, something that nobody never even thought of. But where did I learn that from? Things that I saw before when I wasn't a head coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Paid attention.
I paid attention and give them what they needed that wasn't given to us.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.
If you had to tell the viewers what were the key things outside of track of building the football program at Glenville, to build that team, knowing that there was lots of noise and lots of distractions and you had to go get them from home and all the rest, what would be the key components of building that program?
Well, first I'm going to always tell you this, Tressel, FCA.
FCA.
You know, give them a spiritual base. To understand that you're not, your strength don't lie in you. It's a higher power. And I saw things that was not done, you know, in the inner city, in Cleveland, in Glenville. You know, there's a lot of diamonds, man, you know, and people just walked over it. So I had to change their expectation of who you are.
Right.
I had to build the character. I had to do all that kind of stuff and give them the right information, because I had a problem with why everybody goes to these other schools and don't come here. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't getting the right understanding. We wasn't getting the proper understanding because people just looked at us as inner city kids, you know? Then they wasn't hearing nothing. There wasn't nobody showing them nothing, you know? So I had to build that vision, you know, with a spiritual base. You know what I'm saying? So I studied my first year. I looked at, you know, when I became the head coach, I looked at it, I say, I would play teams. I would jump out on them like Elyria back then. Elyria was tough.
Yeah.
I might score the first touchdown or be up 14-0. Shoot, by second quarter, I'm down 21-14, you know. So I studied my film. We had our nutrition, our strength. We couldn't finish. So I had to deal with that. You know, I had to deal with selling them the idea, give them a spiritual base. Then I looked at the strength and nutrition. The second thing is, now how do I get that done? The second year I said, let's come to practice at 6 o'clock in the morning. See who all come.
Test them.
I looked up, everybody, I didn't have about 35, 40 kids. They believed it. But that base of FCA and the nutrition and stuff like that, that's what I had to do first. And then give them the proper understanding, then show them that I care. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, and then selling the idea, you're not who they think you are. You're somebody. So I had to do all that. I had to come up with that type of scheme first. Then when I told you about the school, the counselors, the teachers, I had to settle. I had to get the custodian on the team. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
All that was part of getting it all started. So it was something new, something that nobody never even thought of. But where did I learn that from? Things that I saw before when I wasn't a head coach.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Paid attention.
I paid attention and give them what they needed
that
wasn't given to us. That's the same way I run the school. The same way. You know?
How long did it take to get people to have that understanding?
1 year.
1 year. Wow.
97, I think I was in the city championship my first year. I lost. That's the only game I ever lost in the city in 97. And it was a championship game. I've never lost a regular season game since.
Wow.
But I sat down, and when I studied, then I brought the little core group of kids in. And then I went over that with them, the academic sides, the football side, the nutritional side, the spiritual side.
Yep.
And that's it. It took me 1 year. Then the next year, 98, we won 10 games and lost one. Nobody had never won 10 games in the city of Cleveland since 1954, and that was Rhodes. So we made history right there, you know.
Wow.
BusinessJournalDaily.com. 3 Minutes With is brought to you by Farmers National Bank.
Save, borrow, and invest with Farmers. Take heart knowing you're helping create a strong community. Mind your money at Farmers. Talk directly to local decision makers about your loans, investments, and insurance. Farmers. Fiercely local, fiercely loyal.